Avdia in at the 3. And for Indiana, we've got Miles Turner, Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Down low, here's Kuzma, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
The 3, Smith. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Morris finds Beal. Back to Morris. Beal outside. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. The fadeaway. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Halliburton goes. The 3, Smith gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Now here's Morris. Out to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Halliburton outside. Here's Smith. Now Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis at wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
The 3 knocks down the triple. Porzingis has got 9 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Smith outside. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. Halliburton outside. Outside heel. Clock at 6. And stolen by Porzingis. Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. Morris against Halliburton. They kick it out to Porzingis. Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Back to Morris. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Pacers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Hangs. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you think about the the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Beal outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's blocked. And they get it back. Out to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton finds Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Smith outside. Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Rebound Washington.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Beal with it. Guarded by Smith. Ooh, poked away. Beal against Smith. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Hield. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5", but he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Hits both from the stripe, and with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Beal finds Kuzma, fires from the wing. Morris, the rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. It's stolen by Kuzma. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And then Beal with the dunk.
Opportunistic play on the defensive end by Kyle Kuzma. Excellent, excellent job.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Let's go with a 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. He has 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Avdia. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Beal. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Porzingis. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
The 3, Smith. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. On the attack, Morris. Chalk up 2 there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Not like the Kuzma not backing down right there, letting the defense come and foul him in the act.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Nembhard, good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game.
Just terrific recognition by Beal. Saw the lane and drew the contact.
Free throw drops for Beal.
At the line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal.
And Beal drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. A new lineup here for Washington.
On the court.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Kispert. On the wing, Barton puts one up from 19. And again, Washington, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Kispert. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Hield. Here's Nembhard, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Wizards out in front. Thanks very much, Allie.
19, the Wizards, 32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Barton and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the center position, locking down the middle. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Connects from downtown.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And the head coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going. This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of
the previous play is under review.
It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Washington with the ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Duarte. Pass to Batase. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls, and Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Tice up top, Hachimura covering. Outside for McConnell, from outside the arc. Rebound Washington.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Wright. Out to Hachimura. It's Wright on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he slams it in one-handed.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Here's Duarte. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Sinks it from distance. And the Wizards lead by 21.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Katadze. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. For Washington, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Good work there as it goes. Gafford's gotten his first basket of the night.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Wright after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Tice. Here's Mathurin. McConnell outside. That three's off the mark. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Right outside. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Washington's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Right, the pass to Hachimura. Three-pointer, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. It's Duarte on the wing. Right with a steal. Hachimura outside. Right outside. Back to Hachimura. The kick out to Barton. No good off the back of the rim.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura. No good on that one.
At the line, for the Pacers, Katadze, 2.
And he sinks the second. And Washington with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Morris passes to Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kuzma has the size and the length to challenge defenders on the interior. Nice job drawing the whistle there.
The line for 2.
That one misses. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. From deep. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Nembhard in a two-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Nice shot by Morris.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Phabian. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Nembhard. Here's McConnell. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a beautiful connection there. Beal showing off the hang time.
Smith outside. Turner with it. Smith inside. Defended by Kuzma. And that one is hammered home.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Here's Abdia. He tries for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The officials were right on top of that one.
For Indiana, T.J. McConnell.
And the second free throw is good. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Morris passes to Kuzma. From downtown, the rebound by Nembhard. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Back to Smith. To the right side. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Abdia. And Smith over to help. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Nembhard. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Smith outside. McConnell from outside. Washington with a rebound. Morris with it. Turner covering. Pass to Abdia. Back to Morris. Out to Beal from behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. There's the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Abdia to the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Hield passes to Turner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
And that one falls for Turner.
At the line. For Indiana, Miles Turner.
And so Turner nails them both.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, the shot won't fall. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kristaps Porzingis.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Avdia. Beal outside. From deep. Morris on the wing, covered by Smith. Beal outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. "26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Back to McConnell. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Beal with it. From deep three-point range. Off target with a shot. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement.
And it's Nemhard in at the two-guard spot. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Brunson, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
On the pass to Nemhard. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Halliburton outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Pass to Barrett. There's the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Smith's running. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Brunson. Randall down low. He's against Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance in the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now, here is Smith. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's quickly. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Healed the pass to Nemhard. Indiana moving it around. Smith kicks to Halliburton. 5 to shoot from downtown. Randall grabs the board. Barrett against Turner. Barrett the pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Passes it to Nemhard. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot up. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. Outside for Randall. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And it goes down 2 points.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Nemhard, the pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Now, here is Smith. Heel dishes to Turner. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Brunson. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton always relentless in attack, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Healed outside. Halliburton on the wing. Launches it. No good. Brunson with it. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton outside. He kicks to Heel. For 3, Smith. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Knicks making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Brunson up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Brunson no good. Out to Barrett. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Smith outside. Healed outside. It's stolen by Barrett. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Turner inside. He's defended by Randall. Here's Nemhard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Turner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Healed outside. Smith outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And not just a score. Hill is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Brunson with a clean look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Here's Randall. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. But those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Halliburton finds Turner. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is...
The previous play is under review.
It's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA replay center, the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. 5 to shoot. Puts the move on. A terrific move by Barrett to score. Barrett's got his first bucket of the night.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Heel, the pass to Turner. Back to Heel, fires from 18, and they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine for him, and that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. The Pacers getting another chance here. Another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Heel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's Robinson. Count that one. Robinson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Brunson scanning the floor. And finished off by Robinson.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Your Pacers, 15. The Knicks, 22.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
They got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Pacers trail by 5. The pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin, good.
And running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Timeout called the Pacers. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's McConnell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Grimes. He takes it in.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 6. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Rose against McConnell. Here's Grimes. They get it again. Reddish dishes to top it. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Toppin, good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Rose against McConnell. Passes it towards A. Out to Taylor. Launches a three. There's Vitadze. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Rose against McConnell. Here's Hartenstein. Rips it home after the terrific move.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Vitadze. Here's Mathurin. Now the pass to McConnell. Double clutches. Toppin pulls it in.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace. Always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
Hartenstein passes to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And that is textbook perfect. The bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Grimes. Count it. Good. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead. 1:07 left in the third. McConnell against Rose.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, Toppin. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Here's Vitadze. Cross contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
There's Rose with the three. No good there. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Indiana. McConnell in the corner. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Brunson. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 6.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Ahead by 9. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New York leading by 9. On the court for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Randall down low, working on Smith.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Halliburton outside. Carries it from three-point range.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And here's Brunson. To get open is Robinson. Can't hit from 12. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nemhard. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The Knicks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Out to Smith. Outside Turner. Back to Smith. Turner finds Smith. And another shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And the rejection by Smith. Healed with it. Halliburton for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Healed kicks to Halliburton to tie it up. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. To end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
That one is no good. Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Heel dishes to Smith. To take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Halliburton against Brunson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And providing support where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Pacers.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
And the dunk by Robinson. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
On deep. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and will make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He can't make a second free throw either. Missing both. quickly with it. Picked up by Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Here's Hield. Good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And go outside. That shot off. And Indiana will come the other way. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pass to Nemhard. Now Halliburton takes the three. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Brunson. Money! So it's the Pacers now, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left in the game. Ball's knocked loose. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game. His free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
New York takes timeout. They're down by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, New York turns it over. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's...
Thanks, Brian.
Family business. Allie, thanks. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Hammers the lob through.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Morris against Barrett. Here's Beal. top, Morris. Fires for three. That shot off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Left side, Barrett. Here's Grimes. Drops in the three.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brunson. Launches it. Phabian pulls it in.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Morris against Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And Washington with possession. It's a three-point game. Shot from the wing. The Knicks pull it in.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Grimes. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Morris outside. Porzingis for three. That shot missing. And New York the other way now. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good for Brunson.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Up top, Morris. Brunson defending. Three-pointer. Beal is rebounded by Barrett. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Here's Brunson. They've got a 9-point lead. 4-3. Washington with a rebound. Here's Morris. Deflected.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Here's Grimes. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes. Hounded by Beal. To the wing on the left. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Beal into the lane. And they recover it. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And no good. Outside Porzingis. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New York Knicks. to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor for him.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Here's Morris. Tipped away. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
New York on D. Pass to Avdia. Outside Porzingis. Buries it from 3. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from 3.
Randall against Kuzma. And Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Knocks it loose. Fires the 3. Randall can't hit. Washington trailing. Kuzma drives in. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
Outside Barrett. Rebound Washington. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beal. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Rose is checked in for Brunson. Rose outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Kuzma. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Rose can't connect. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. Porzingis misses.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Here's Grimes. He's got 9.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Kuzma, that's good.
Staying ahead of the defense, Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
Rose against Morris. Randall inside. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Now here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. From deep, Rose. The shot off that time. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Wizards, 21. The Knicks, 23.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So on the floor for New York, Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Rose in at the 1. The Knicks with the lead. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Off target with the 3. The Wizards shooting about 43% on this one. Barton with it, picked up by Reddish. He can't get it to go. New York goes the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Rose penetrating. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
The Wizards on offense. Trailing by 4. Barton outside. Back to Wright. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Wright's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
From deep, Rose. He drops it from range. And the Knicks lead by 4.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From deep, Barton. And the Wizards with another 3.
You can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
Toppin outside. Hartenstein a screen. Toppin shot is off. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. High post Gafford. Tipped. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Toppin outside. Hachimura with a rebound. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Down low. Here's Gafford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs.
for the
It had been
Wizards.
7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Right against Rose for the lead. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
And they're on the break.
The third quarter.
And there's the lob.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Washington trailing. Now right. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. This for the tie. Hits a three-pointer. Kispert's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Now here's Wright. Hachimura outside. And here's Kispert from the arc. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura. Clock at 6. For the lead. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Toppin outside. Driving inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And how used to the dunk is Obi Toppin. He had 190 in his 2 years in college. That's a ridiculous number.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for Washington for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the third. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. Beal outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson against Morris. Kicks it out to Barrett. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Tries the spin move. Tie game in Washington. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Wizards shooting at 45% of the game so far. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. The 3 is up. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Grimes. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And drilled from 6 feet. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Morris. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
To New York.
And New York shooting just 37% in the game. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Brunson. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Randall against Kuzma. 4 on the clock. The 17-footer. That one a little long.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Wide open. And he hits the jumper. Beal's got his first 2 points.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Barrett, a screen on Kuzma. Randall finds Barrett. The baseline J is kept alive. Pass to Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Washington now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Avdia. Back to Beal. Kuzma outside. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morris. Out to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Grimes, defended by Porzingis. Here's Brunson. Out left to the wing. Here's Grimes. And again, the Knicks missing.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Back to Beal. To take the lead. Randall against Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, the Knicks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. 1:33 left to play in the fourth. And the Wizards on the break. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Avdia. Inside. To Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Grimes. Now here's Barrett. Here's Grimes. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Offensive board. Robinson passes to Randall. Oh, they need this. That one no good. And Washington the other way now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma outside. Beal against Barrett. Pass to Avdia. And stolen by Barrett.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
So it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. What a performance they had.
Tonight, Doris, two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner is out there with Smith. Then it's Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. Now Beal after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Beal taking his time here. This is it to Porzingis. It's stolen by Hield. Turner against Morris. Good work there as it goes. Turner's got the first points of the night for the Pacers.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Out to Morris, beyond the arc. The rebound by Halliburton. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Here's Beal. The Pacers making the shot. On pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Bradley Beal.
Here's Halliburton. Smith outside. He kicks it to Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Turner. Smith for 3. That shot misses. Kuzma left side. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Smith finds Turner. Here's Nembhard. Smith on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Turner. Slam call, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Here's Nembhard. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Now here's Hield. G right on him. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, a chance to be a two-way player for sure, but I think offensively, with Porzingis' size and skill level, that's where you see the most upside.
Here's Smith. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. He hangs. Here's Turner outside for Halliburton. And Turner throws it down.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Turner with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Halliburton. Can't get it to fall. Wizards trail by 5. Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Left side Turner. Stolen by Avdia. Porzingis. It's a 2. And he hits the first
and give him good awareness.
And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Morris with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Beal. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 3-point lead.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had a outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
First team foul.
Turner inside. Morris is there. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Morris finds Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal Beal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Nembhard, the pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the middle, here's Porzingis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And Halliburton slams it in.
Wow, Buddy Hield being opportunistic on the defensive end, swiping that one away.
Wizards trail by 5.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward. Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Morris passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible. Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Halliburton with it, picked up by Kuzma. Smith kicks to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hield. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. It's stolen by Hield. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
Previous plays,
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double checking, and the game continues on. And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Over to the left wing. The shot from 20 feet away. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Out to Smith. Puts up a three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Beal releases. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And looking back last season, about 87% from the line, so that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Hield from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the
24. The Pacers. 30.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Out in the front court with Hachimura. Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Porzingis in at center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
There's the pass to Hachimura. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
So how about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
McConnell against Wright. From past the arc. And they recover it. Duarte passes to Bitadze. Now the feed to Kispert. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point game. Duarte passes to Taylor. Here's Bitadze, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Wright kicks to Kispert. Pass to Hachimura. Out left to the wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. Finished off the break. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton with the skill set he has can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Barton outside. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Lets it go. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Possession to Indiana.
Indiana leading by 12. Here's McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Kispert. He started closely. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's McConnell. Outside, Taylor. Back to McConnell.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Barton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Duarte passes to be touched. No good. Shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. Barton drives in. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And it's right with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 7. That's to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, pretty play by Rui Hachimura. Doesn't let the foul prohibit him from finishing.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Indiana.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Barton kicks to Hachimura. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Bataze. Indiana leading by 7. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Taylor. And there's the pass to Mathurin. McConnell passes to Duarte. Taylor with the ball. Here's Mathurin, and he slams it one-handed.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Kispert. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 9. They'll be back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Taylor, and it's McConnell in at the 1. Kept alive is Bitadze. Passes to McConnell. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. McConnell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Morris finds Beal. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Over to the left wing. Stolen by Avdia. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
From the arc. And Indiana, another 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 9. Beal gets a wide open hook. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Turner passes to Hield. Now, here is Halliburton. Latrey. Avdia with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Pacers leading by 7. Smith outside. They kick out to Heel. Back to Smith. Nifty move. And the dunk by Smith.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Outside, Beal. And the 3 off target. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard. Porzingis with the rebound. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. To the paint. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And back to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KD doing work.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Beal from long range. That shot, no good. Pacers leading by 7. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Halliburton kicks to Turner. No one near Smith as he lets it go. It's Kuzma penetrating. A 3 from Porzingis. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen on Morris. Back to Halliburton. Feeds it to Turner. Nice D from Porzingis. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that trims the lead to 6.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. The pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. And Turner kicks to Smith. Turner inside. It's good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Here's Beal. And the wide open shot from Abdia. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Basketball. Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark, really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Hield. Toppin pulls it down. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Brunson, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. Now here's Brunson. Nice move. And the layup is good. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Hield. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Now here's Brunson. It's deflected.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Hield from outside. And he can't get that one. So New York will take it the other way now. And Clark, Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline. I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Pacers. And here's Brunson from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 7.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Smith passes to Turner, and it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Over to the wing. Back to Smith. And there's a 3-second violation. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Toppin outside. Pass to Brunson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Toppin. 3-pointer. 6 to shoot. Spins. And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:49 left now in the first quarter. Here's Barrett to the left side wing. Open shot from Brunson, and the Knicks miss again.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Nembhard. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson misses. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Hield passes to Turner. Good work defensively by Robinson.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And he makes it. Brunson's got 11 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Hield for 3. No good.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical zone.
Going inside, out to Hield. Here's the 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Out to the right wing. Pass to Nembhard. And stolen by Brunson. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, there's the alley.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Turner. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Knicks.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've got Jalen Brunson, Obi Toppin out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's quickly in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second. Barrett passes to Toppin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Halliburton for 3. The Knicks pull it in, and now the Knicks on the break. Brunson passes to Barrett. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Turner. Robinson with a steal. Hield against Barrett. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Here's Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hield. Here's Nembhard. Unloads. Here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Quickly passes to Barrett. question. Powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Hield. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Quickly
half.
outside. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Pass to Robinson. And the ball goes out of bounds. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of
The previous play is under review.
where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You don't want to surrender any possession.
The shot
All right, we're getting the word, and yes, they're going to overturn the call. The ball will be going the other way.
Yeah, the evidence on that one was pretty clear. The ball took another touch before going out of play. Good challenge.
Smith with it, now quickly defending to the inside. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Toppin outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Toppin's shot is off. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Smith with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. Barrett is screen on Halliburton. Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Barrett. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 15.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Thanks, Allie. After.
26. The Pacers. 16.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
Rose outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And for Indiana, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's McConnell. Rose grabs the board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And for New York, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. From deep, Rose. Pass to Randall. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Here's Grimes. They set the screen. Let's go with a 3. Taylor with a rebound. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To the middle. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And again, the Knicks missing. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Duarte. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's all from three-point range. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Rose. Taylor with a rebound. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 10. Right wing. McConnell with it. He's against Hartenstein. Here's Taylor. Misses off the left iron. Rose with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on T.J. McConnell.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Good on both. 1:42 left in the third quarter. McConnell outside. It's Duarte on the wing. Back to McConnell. On the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Grimes. Outside Reddish. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Duarte. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Rose, the pass to Randall. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
McConnell's shot is off. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And it's Randall with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. No good with the triple. Here's Grimes. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out in front. They lead by 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And the Knicks making a change here. Randall is checked in. The Pacers shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Quickly. Outside for Randall. Robinson passes to Randall. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Taking it himself, Randall changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Smith outside. Halliburton up top. To the paint. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. On offense, here are the Pacers. 19-point game. Smith outside. Healed on the wing. Pass to Turner. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Brunson with it. Shoots over Halliburton. Here's Robinson. Quickly outside. Here's Toppin, covered by Smith. 5 to shoot. No one covering. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The rebound by Turner.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
Pass to Nembhard. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
For 3, Randall. Toppin left side. Back to Randall. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Quickly. Nembhard, good.
Well, the defense allowed that run. He had a clear path to the cup.
New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Brunson misses. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Turner with it. Randall's in his pocket. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Smith. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
New York ball.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Knicks.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Randall, pass to Brunson. There's a screen by Toppin. Right at the free throw line. The shot that time not on target. On offense, here are the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Turner passes to Halliburton. Now Smith. Back to Halliburton. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They led the game at one point by 20. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Toppin passes to Robinson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Obi Toppin. The first one falls.
Jalen Smith at the line.
So he gets them both. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Now Brunson from deep. No good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A clean win and one.
Then Nick Doc Rivers said,
All right, David, thank you. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guard. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course Michael Gordon. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
And here's Brunson. Porzingis with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. It seems like, Fran, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's quickly. Brunson, a screen on Beal. No one near Randall as he lets it go. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that spot.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
And Beal slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate, elevate like RJ did there.
Out to the right wing. Lets it go with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis with the steal. Back to Morris. The pass to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Robinson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Knicks trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. There it finds quickly. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Pass to Abdia. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. That one good for 2.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Randall. Feeds it to Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Brunson. No good on the 3. Washington leading now by 4. Down low, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Quickly. There's the triple. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Kept alive by Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing the foul that time.
First trip to the line for him here. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Brunson, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And again, Washington, no good. Knicks trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morris looking over the floor. Abdia with it. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings. Here they are now.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Washington.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now, here's Kuzma. Out to Morris. Shoots over Brunson. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Robinson pulls it in. Porzingis has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Passes it to Kuzma. It's tipped. Brunson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, there's the lob to the hoop. Porzingis with the steal. To the paint. And Kuzma slams it in.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Knicks trail by 6. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of the season.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside Robinson. And there's the pass to Toppin. Shoots over Kuzma. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Toppin kicks to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Wizards ball.
Wizards leading by 8. Morris outside. Pass to Avdia.
2 minutes.
Morris kicks to Beal.
2 minutes.
Wizards passing it around. Puts it up from 12. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Kuzma. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Porzingis. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target. But R.J. taking care of the rest.
Beal against Quickly. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Toppin sets a screen for Brunson. Deflects the pass and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Morris. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's an 8-point Washington lead.
Excellent job just prying away that ball from Kyle Kuzma.
Pass to Quickly. Driving the lane to the middle. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Out to Morris. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Kispert wide open. He fires. The Wizards with another miss. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks so much, David. And we'll...
The Knicks, 16. The Wizards, 22.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
The post bear for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Rose after the basket by Washington. And a miss there on the triple. Right, looking around. There's the pass to Hachimura. He kicks to Kispert. chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rose in the post, guarded by Wright. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Rose against Wright. Pass to Kispert. Fires the three to the right side. Hachimura against Randall. Shot clock at 6. Barton, no luck.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
The three. And they hit it back. Here's Grimes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Barton outside. The kick out to Wright. Here's Kispert. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Randall no good. Wizards leading by 9. Into the lane. Kispert no good.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Grimes passes to Reddish. Bounce pass from Randall. Here's Hartenstein. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Gafford finds Hachimura, fires from deep, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the three, that makes him really difficult to check.
Rose looking around, and they get it inside. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. Reddish the pass to Rose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Wizards leading by 14. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. And then Hachimura with the jam.
And how creative was that from Rui, getting a bit fancy with it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rose kicks to Reddish. Pass to Hartenstein. Rose against Wright. Randall outside. Here's the three. New York missing again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Substitution.
And so it's Washington sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And What a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Washington. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. Morris passes to Porzingis. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Lock at 6. Avdia can't hit. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Quickly, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Morris inside. Brunson covering. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards leading by 14. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Beal with the reveal of some of his resiliency on that and one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. They put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Morris kicks to Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Knicks trail by 14. Brunson with it. Now Beal defending. Quickly with a wide open look. Not 3 off the mark. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Beal, that's for 2. Now, here's Avdia. Defense is right there. Out to Morris. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. At the elbow, it's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up. Because without him, this thing would already be over.
Morris outside. Kicks to Beal. It's rebounded by Quickly. New York, they're working against the clock now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. There at the pass to Quickly. Pulls up. And that one is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Morris, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
They would like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And the pass to Avdia. Kuzma outside. Spins. They need this one. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Randall, and there's the drive.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kuzma outside. Right side Beal from outside the arc. And another miss by Washington.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Beal. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Avdia. And so it's the Wizards with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to be